I don't know if I did
Hey
this.
everybody, welcome to My Own Private Kokomo. I'm Ryan Meharry here with Dave Tooney. We also have two very special guests joining us today, Tony Charlene and Drew DeFonso Marks. Tony, our first ever repeat guest.
I'm very excited. I thought about that when I was brushing my teeth this morning. Not gonna lie.
This is wonderful. This is so exciting.
I'm so excited to be here.
We've got something, and Drew, welcome for the first
Hi.
time.
Thanks for having me. Very excited to be here. Big time fan of the show. First time on the show.
Big time fan and also big time detractor of the show.
Yeah,
Hey, someone's got to talk in that chat.
big time fan, big time disruptor.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for doing this. So we're gonna try this game I thought up. That's gonna just be kind of. I'm always curious about like the sort of things Dave will or won't do.
Hey, me too.
But like Dave will surprise me sometimes. He'll be like, "Oh no, not doing that," and then I'll be like, "Okay, well, do you want to like stick up a liquor store?" And he goes, "Yeah, okay, sure, yeah, we can do that." And so. And then I find that maybe I'm a little more demure sometimes than Dave realizes.
Ooh.
And so Dave and I have written 5 questions for each other, sort of hypotheticals with yes or no answers to see what we would or would not do. So like a sample I gave Dave yesterday would be, Dave, would you appear in a Trump campaign ad if it paid $100,000 and would only air on Fox News? And so the game would be, I ask Dave that question. Dave will, I'm gonna say, turn off your camera just so that we don't see your reaction. He will write down his answer, and then you guys will guess if he answers yes or no.
Okay.
And vice versa. Dave will ask me a question and so on and so forth.
Great. Is that Trump question part of the game, or do we know the answer to that one already?
Dave, I mean, that was just sort of an example. Dave, what would your answer be?
What was my answer?
No.
Yeah, would you appear in the Trump ad for $100,000?
I can see it
only
written down
appeared
on his
Fox News.
paper. It
Tony,
says,
what do you-
I would do it for $1.
It would be an honor.
Already shot it. They're editing it right now.
Yeah. I also need to grab a pen and paper.
And
I
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this while you can go ahead and grab this paper, but you maybe also want to hear this. I don't think I wrote down these questions in the same way, so a slightly different game. And also, I may have a question in there for Tony and Drew.
Ooh.
Right.
Oh,
Right, so we all are playing a different game. Love it.
perfect.
No doubt. One of my questions, at least one of my questions, is very much not a yes or no question for Ryan.
Okay.
Hey, and also while we're waiting, I was going to bring this up earlier. I've been having like nightmares every night.
Me too.
Me too.
Really?
I have been talking about this. I'm like explicit, like for me, like murder crazy nightmares.
I had like a murderous nightmare.
This is all I talked about in therapy was that yesterday, that all I've had for like consistently 3 or 4 weeks are nightmares almost every night.
Can you each tell me one of your nightmares?
Tell me your nightmare.
I don't
That's how Dave feeds.
I don't remember the specifics. Dave, I will say you've made a lot of appearances in my dreams.
Ooh, are these union dreams or
Union dreams?
Non-union.
oh, don't tell anyone.
I see.
Don't tell anyone.
But like a lot of my friends have, but I would say, Dave, you come up a lot. Just a lot of it is like trying to get away from bad guys, or like some sort of like cover up in a murder, but like they're nonsensical, and to try to like rehash them is awful. Or I don't have a good account, but yeah.
And you're always trying to run away from Toonie, right? In all the dreams?
Oddly, no.
And in real life?
Yeah, more in real life rather than no.
I want to give two quick things in relation to this. I just want to say one of mine. I know dreams are stupid, and I hate telling them, but this one was 2 nights ago. And the other ones, I'm having a lot of these nightmare dreams, but I can't remember them all. But 2 nights ago, I had one where I'm like you see it in movies where there's someone being chased like by, let's say, an animal, like a dinosaur, whatever it is, and the animal will get like right up to him, and they're like, and they just have to like try to be real still. The other night, I had a tiger. It's like right there, and I can feel it breathing on me, and I can hear it, and I'm like, and then it's like kind of like goes away, comes back, and then takes a huge bite out of my neck and my shoulder.
Ugh.
It was a
Ugh.
nightmare.
That's
Oh, God.
gnarly.
It was gnarly. And then
God.
last night, this is not a dream, but I woke up and I wasn't feeling great. I woke up, I was like, oh no, I've got it. I've got coronavirus.
I do that every single day.
And then it turned out I was just hot and I had to go to the bathroom.
I haven't had a lot of scary dreams, but I did have one that I woke up laughing. It made me, I thought it was so funny. It was Betsy and I
Oh.
were invited to a military base. And we went thinking, oh, we're going to like do like a show, like do improv or something for the troops. And we're like, oh, okay, this is cool. And then when we got there, we found out that we were going to be roasting a troop, a person in the military, and that we would be doing it one-on-one with no one else in the room.
That sounds like your dream.
And then like Betsy and I, we told the people like, we're not comfortable, we don't want to do this. And they said, no, you have to. And then I woke up and I was laughing.
I've never woken up laughing from a dream.
I think it's the only time I can ever think of that I did.
I laugh in my sleep a lot.
What a
Cackle like the Joker.
I mean, I don't know how, Tony. How do I laugh in my sleep? You have a better view than I do.
It's just kind of like a. It really. It feels very sweet.
Yeah, that sounds great.
What? Yeah. What's going on?
I'm curious what's good.
I don't know. I'm asleep.
That's great.
Just like atom bombs falling and just like Armageddon.
Oh, it's so fun. Cozy.
Also, yeah, if you are joining us, if you're not aware, Drew and Tony are in the same house. They are partners. Drew wrote Tony a letter a few weeks ago when Tony was on that ended with "keep going," which Tony did not quite understand what that meant.
I stand by it. I think it's sweet. I stand by it.
He explained it. It means be yourself.
No, it shut up.
That's what you said.
You know what? Stop.
Keep going, be
Don't keep
yourself.
going. I want you to stop entirely.
I love it. I think it's great. Hey, also,
Um,
wouldn't it be nice if we were all hanging out right now and doing something?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
man.
yeah.
I would love
Only
that.
like-
What would we be doing?
What
we
if
all-
we
all our
if we all
phones?
went to Disneyland today?
Oh,
That's great.
Fun. Oh,
I still haven't
fun.
seen the Star Wars joint.
yeah, they opened up that new ride.
I've never seen it.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Been on it.
They're not opening till 2021.
Really?
Damn.
Disney, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, sounds about right.
we'd all go on I don't know the name of it. Maybe you guys do. We'd all go on the Whitewater Rapids ride.
Ooh.
Oh, in California Adventure.
The
Uh-huh.
Big Bear Mountain or something.
Something like that.
It's called
Oh, that's fun.
Big Bear Galaxy Edge.
Big Bear Galaxy.
Big Bear Galaxy. That's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, Big Bear.
We'd have a
It's like this is when you want to shorten it, like abbreviate it.
Have you guys already played a fantasy hangout where you pick your 10 friends if you could hang out like in you know how they're, you know what, I'll stop.
Yeah, what are you
No, I'm
doing?
curious. No, I'm
I
in.
think like, oh, you could hang out like one of the first rollout is like a group of like 10 people.
Oh.
And you're like, oh, who would that be? Because I want to see so many people.
Mhm. Lincoln, Martin Luther King Jr.
Not hottest guys alive, Dave.
Ooh, no, I haven't thought about that. Yeah, I don't like. I feel like there's like 100 different things that I'll want to do, and then when the day comes where it's like you have carte blanche, I'm just probably gonna stay home and just like
Yeah.
I'll be like too overwhelmed with options and not know what to do and end up staying home.
Yeah.
I'll make myself sick from all the options. Should we attempt this game? See how it goes.
Yeah.
What's the name of the game?
We'll call it testing boundaries.
Ooh,
Okay.
cool.
All right, I've got a question for Dave.
Okay.
All right, Dave. So
What do I gotta do? I gotta mute something or something?
I'm
yeah, I
sorry.
think turn off your camera so that if you have like a surprise reaction or something, it doesn't give it away.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Does that seem right? I don't know. Maybe not. We don't have to do that. We'll try it.
Wait, just so I have a, oh, cool. That is cool. Never mind. I was going to have him answer that Trump question that you asked her.
Oh yeah, out of curiosity, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think you would say?
I would
I'd say no.
I say no.
Like 100 grand.
Yeah, I'd say no.
For 100 grand, only on Fox News.
I mean,
You're correct. I would say no.
Yeah, I had a feeling. All right.
David Duke, however, I would. All right,
Okay, Dave.
Camera off?
Yeah.
I can listen, right?
let's go.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
All right, Dave. Would you do a 2-person improv show with me for a church youth group that paid $500, but I would be very, very drunk, and I would promise you, I would promise you that I would be on my best behavior and I would keep it together. Would you do that improv show? What do you guys think?
can we ask follow-ups or no?
For me?
Like, would they see this like youth group again? Would it be filmed?
It would be in Dave's hometown. He doesn't know who will be there. It's not his church, but
Well,
it's in Dave's hometown.
There's so many churches and not a lot of people in this town.
All right. Well, it's a church in Wisconsin, we'll say.
Okay, follow up. So, Mahiri, when you say you promise to be on your best behavior, we don't know what that means. Like, are you like
He's
actually
gotta say-
like, sir, man?
I mean, I'm drunk, and I'm going to promise him that I'll be on my best behavior. I'm curious to see how much Dave would trust me in that situation.
Right.
I would trust you in that situation if you were drunk and on your best behavior. If you're like, I'm really gonna try.
Yeah.
Would you do it?
But I'm really
$500?
drunk. I'm really drunk.
$500 for the both of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna say no.
I'm gonna say yes. I think he would. Yes.
Okay.
I think Dave would. I don't know. I think for this exercise, Dave will say yes, but if it was actually presented to him, I think he would say no. All right, so let's see. Dave, can you come back and show us what you wrote down?
For this example, I would say
No!
But would you really? If I was like visibly drunk, do you think you would?
yeah, I could carry the show.
You see, I would think you'd be worried that I would say something really bad.
Yeah, even the way you play sober sometimes is scary territory.
How do you know I'm sober?
Well, I couldn't imagine.
There are moments on the back line where Tony and I look at each other and go, I hope I'm drunk right now.
You better.
I would do
Hey,
it. I
interesting.
wouldn't feel good about it. I would be nervous about it, especially being in my home state, my hometown. That'd be crazy. But I would do it with you because I still think you'd be good, and I think I could cover it. And also, hey, $500 is $500.
But it's 250, right?
250.
You negotiated
You
this
would
show.
risk all that for and you would blow it all on one meal.
One meal. Oh my God.
I mean, I would.
Dave's done that.
I've done it.
Yeah.
$250.
But we get a free trip to Wisconsin.
Free trip to Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
baby.
Still a yes. All right.
I do it.
All right. So Dave, you got a question for me?
I have a question for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop my video.
Okay. This is the question for Ryan. Cool picture. All right.
What a shot. What a needless shot.
How do I put it? I don't even know how you put a picture on there.
I don't know how I did it either. Okay. This is, boy, I feel like we're gonna have a lot of improv related scenarios here.
I know.
Okay, here's the scenario. Ryan, New York has suffered. New York UCB has suffered some losses recently. LA is on shaky ground because we just don't know when it'll be back, right? That's the scenario. You have a chance to save both. But it's going to require you to leave Bangarang and join our friends and talented group, Winslow, in the 9:30 hour at UCB Franklin. Leave Bangarang forever. You can't guest with us ever. You can't guest with us ever. You have to join Winslow, but it should probably save New York and LA.
Yeah.
Wait, I have follow-up questions.
Please.
Like, it should save or it will save?
It's not 100% guaranteed, but it's our only chance.
Or only chance. Okay.
It's our
Second-
only chance.
May fail, but it's the only thing that's going to give us a shot.
Second question, would everybody know that that's why he switched? Or is him being on Winslow now a secret?
No one knows that's why he switched.
No one knows that's why.
He's
He's not lofted as a hero in any chance.
no.
Okay, so then people don't know that he didn't sacrifice himself and stayed on the team that might not even have a place to perform.
Yeah, and we don't even know if LA. I mean, LA might be fine; it might come back. That's not a guarantee that LA is gone. We just know that New York has suffered. But there's a chance, not 100%, but a chance. But it's the only chance, and he's got to leave Bangarang and join Winslow. Great people, Mary Sasson, Dan
Oh my
Lippert.
gosh, absolutely.
Great
Also,
team.
great time slot.
Is
Absolutely, he would.
there a chance that he would leave Bangarang, sacrifice himself, but then Winslow wouldn't take him?
That to me,
They would take me.
to me, I would want to hear him try to. He has to like bargain to get on their team.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I would like to.
Yeah, you got enough wrecking crews on that team already.
Um,
I'm gonna say yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
yeah. As far as him having to try to get himself onto Winslow, no, they're all signs are that they're going to take him.
Okay. Yes.
That's your scenario, Ryan.
Yeah.
Because as far as correct me if I'm missing something here, but let's say if I were to say no, then it sounds like UCB folds, and either way, I'm not on Bangarang, right?
If you say no to this scenario, you stay on Bangarang, should they stay together? Maybe LA comes back. Maybe that's not even going to be a problem. We don't know that for sure. But New York continues its path that it's on, which is performing at that co-op theater and teaching classes around town.
Yes, I would My answer is yes. I would take the bullet and perform a weekly improv show at the best comedy theater in the world with some of the most talented and funniest people ever.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I would continue to do that and be a hero.
You're a
Hey,
hero.
Ryan.
Yeah, hero.
Ryan,
Yeah.
super mad at you
You're mad at me.
for leaving Bangarang.
I'm fine with it.
Dave, I thought your
Hey.
question, Dave, was gonna be, Ryan, you have the chance to save New York and LA, or just save LA. Which are you gonna do? That was like, what a fucked up question. But I could see Harry being like, I don't know.
Why would I not say both?
I don't know. That's why it's fucking weird. That's where I thought you were going with that.
That's very funny.
Or save your child.
All right, Dave, I got one for you.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of this.
Okay.
Every time.
Every time.
All right, Dave, imagine you're on a first date, if you could imagine something like that.
No, answer's no. He can't imagine that.
All right, imagine you're on a first date. It's going great. You guys are getting along. It's just immediately just like great connection. Conversation's awesome. You guys, the plan is you're going to get dinner and go to a movie. You get dinner. You both are vegan. You guys have the same diet. Everything is linking up. She wants to go see a movie that's kind of in the running to maybe be a Oscar contender. It's a very like sad and quiet movie, and
That is quiet.
well, just like it's like an intense kind of quiet, sort of somber movie. And throughout the movie, she kind of keeps making little comments that are like loud enough for people to hear, and they're not timed very well. You guys are having the best time. Would you, however you need to do it, would you tell her to be quiet?
Okay. How full is the movie theater?
Packed.
Okay. What are these comments?
Yeah. Are they like jokes? Are they offensive? Like what's going on?
Not like offensive. Like sometimes it'll be just like maybe she'll just like something sad will happen and she'll just go, "Oh my God," or maybe she'll whisper and go say like she'll see an actress and she'll be like, "Oh, she's on this show that I really like. She's amazing and she's so good."
Well, I'm sorry.
And maybe like an occasional little joke, and it's funny,
Gotcha. Yeah.
but not necessarily appropriate time wise.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. What's the question?
Would he tell her?
Would Dave, and he can do however he wants, would he tell her to be quiet?
Oh,
It's also clearly annoying the people around you.
I think Dave could find a charming way to like make it exciting to talk after the film. like he could dress it up in a way that would be like, oh,
I think Dave would go the opposite. I think Dave would kind of like cocoon himself like mentally and just kind of like check out and be like, all right, there's only like an hour left. I can just take this
yeah.
and then just deal with it after the movie or not have a second date. Or just go, I'm willing to sacrifice this part of a relationship. So I'm going to say no.
He wouldn't say anything.
I'm going to say no, he would not say, he might say something, but it would not be to get her to stop.
Well, then what do you mean by that?
He might like laugh along,
Oh, sure.
like to make her feel like comfortable. But I
Yeah.
don't think any of it would be like, haha, hey, let's talk later. Like, I think it would be, my answer is no.
My knee-jerk reaction was no. Gosh, this is a good, interesting one. And it's packed. And people are like getting annoyed.
Dave can sense that they're annoyed. Like there's like a couple like sighs and stuff, and
Yeah, I'm saying no.
God.
It's a hard one.
Okay, well then Oh, I'm just gonna. I'll say yes. I'll say yes. He'll say something in a way that is makes it okay.
All right, Dave, come off.
Right?
Would you? Oh, I say no. I don't think you would say.
Yeah.
Dave, would you tell the potential love of your life to be quiet on a first date?
Your questions are very good. They're very good. They're very thought provoking. My answer to that, would I tell her to be quiet at some point?
Yes.
Oh.
But I can tell you what,
Hacking.
it wouldn't happen in the first hour. I would have to really have to, it would take a lot for me to finally say that she's got to knock it off.
That's a great question.
You gotta knock it off.
How would
in a
you?
nice way, but I would have to say something because the people around me getting annoyed is
Yeah.
too
Do,
much.
do it to me,
It's a
Dave.
numbers
Tell me,
game.
tell
Yeah.
me to be quiet in a nice way. If I go like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I love this actress.
Yeah.
And we're an hour and a half in.
Hey, Drew. Hey,
Yeah.
Drew. Can we talk about this stuff after the movie? I think people around us are getting a little annoyed.
No, they're not. They're all watching the movie.
Okay. Okay. And then I would probably go a little bit, and then I'll come back to it if you kept it up. But that would be,
Oh
that
God.
would be enough to get me to stop for a minute.
Oh God. Ugh.
I mean, if they like sort of, if it's sort of they argued like, hey, like no, they're not, because I would give up at that point. I'd be like,
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're not. The worst
Also,
thing to
I
say.
mean, that would also
Hey,
make
Dave,
me go,
do a scene with me. No, what you said's not true.
there's also a good chance that second date is not happening if she really fights it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, maybe this isn't going that well. This is a difference that we have.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
example was too confrontational.
No, I liked it though. It made me laugh. All right, Dave, you got one for me?
I do have one.
Achieve.
I
Yeah,
do have one for you.
Steepster wants some attention,
Okay.
so I'm gonna give him some while I listen to your question. All right.
Oh, don't act like he doesn't kiss you on the lips. All right.
Okay.
No way. I don't want coronavirus.
Here's a scenario. Ryan, you have an opportunity. Actually, Ryan, can you come back on for a second?
Sure.
He's just shirtless.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Ryan, do you have a favorite TV show that's on right now?
I'd say maybe I'm watching Ozark right now. I like it a lot.
You like it a lot?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, you can go back to mute or whatever you call it. Okay, here's a scenario. Ozark, Ryan's show that he is really enjoying right now, wants to make Ryan a series regular. The director likes him, the creator likes him, Bateman likes him. I haven't seen the show, so I don't know who else is in it. But the leads all love him, and they want Ryan to be a series regular. But in order to do so, Ryan, and you will be a series regular, but in order to do so, you have to renounce your friendship with me in a somewhat offensive way. You really have to like give it to me. And you have to keep that up for an entire year. And you have to say, like, the reasons you're giving me of why we're not friends anymore is you got to tell me you don't think I'm funny, and you never really did. You don't think I'm fun to be around. And you feel like probably a lot of people feel this way. And I've been a detriment to Bangarang and to Bonafide when we were a sketch team. and you have to kind of keep that up for a year, and you can't tell anyone why you're being like this. This is just how your thoughts and your feelings. After 1 year, you can tell me everything. You can break it to me and tell me what the scenario was, but you have to do that for 365 days. Would you do that to be a series regular on your favorite TV show, which could probably go multiple seasons given its success? Or would you say no?
Absolutely, he would.
I would say no. Hard no.
Hard no?
Yeah, because after that year, it would be all explained and it would be okay. And you're a very forgiving person. And also, that would be insane if it was like Dave isn't funny and nobody wants to. It wouldn't. The math wouldn't necessarily add up. I feel like I tell this to Dave every day of his life. It would be. I don't think it would be believable. It would be hard and hurtful, but after a year, and then you were on your favorite show for however long, I feel like, does he have to like say his feelings like constantly all the time? Like if we were all in the green room before a show, does he have to like?
He does that not all the time, but it's going to be more than just a one-off. Like he's not going to tell me it once in January and then not have to say anything to me the rest of the year. Like it's going to have to come up, let's say, at least once a month, where he's going to have to really kind of let me know why we're not friends and why we never will be. And he can't tell me, and he can't tell anyone else why he's doing it.
Yeah,
Until you
that's why I say no, because it's like, it's not like a fun prank or a bit. The fact that he has to keep it private just feels mean. I don't think he would do it. Also, because Ozark was like, I don't know, I'm watching Ozark rather than like my dream job. So I'm gonna say no.
Maybe that's not. I didn't give you the best example, but also knowing that this and not guaranteed, but chances are if you're a series on Ozark, that's gonna like
Sure
catapult you to further jobs.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Absolutely would. Yes.
Okay, Ryan.
Wait, Dave, what do you think?
What do I think? I think Ryan does not do it. And he has a different answer.
That's a good question. It's tough, but I'm going to go. Tony's got it. I would.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And I would expect you to do the same thing. Like, I mean,
For a year?
For a year, it would be tough. I would hate it, but well, hey, I don't know if you noticed, but I haven't necessarily been booking them left and right lately. So
yeah,
it would be.
I get it, Harry.
It'd be life changing opportunity, and like if it would feel like selling myself to the devil a bit, but I would have to do it, and I would hope you would understand, and I'm pretty sure you would. If I didn't think you would, I wouldn't do it.
A year is brutal.
I would understand, but I do wonder if that will have repercussions on my own psyche.
Forever change.
Yeah. What if
your psyche? It would have repercussions on my psyche for sure. It would be a thing that would haunt me, that I would have like a pit in my stomach about forever. But my hope would be that we could talk about it and have like a sense of humor about it afterwards.
Okay, wait, hold on. Now that all of our answers for this question are locked in, let's throw in the switch of you've done it, and in the 11th month, Dave dies in a car accident.
Now that I thought about that, and that devastating. And if I don't know that, but if I did think about it, like what would happen if Dave died thinking that I hated him?
Yeah. Are we all still happy with our answers?
I mean, that's the monkey paw, scenario. Like I get my thing, my wish, and I'm almost there, and it's that is most devastating. But thank you, Drew.
Oh my gosh. Oh. That's awful.
devastating.
That, like makes me cry. That's
That'd be hard.
oh.
That'd be tough. I don't like that. Yeah. I hope I get a part on Ozark. I hope that the producers don't ask me to do that.
Shirtless man.
Shirtless. Like, wallowing in regret, shirtless in his own home.
I hope I get a pot.
Honestly, I'm shocked that we haven't been doing more shows shirtless. All right, Dave. I got one for you, and this will be.
I'm gonna
Right.
take it off. Here we go.
I mean, the only responsible thing is to come back shirtless.
No, yeah, he's got to.
I would say full frontal view, 6 feet away from the camera. The only logical heightening.
Okay, well, actually, here I'll ask this question then. Dave, in order to get Michael Jordan to be a guest on this show,
Yeah.
would you draw a picture of your own penis and show it to us?
Sure. Yeah, I think you would.
Wait, like draw it as accurately as possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if anything, if it wasn't looking super accurate, he would take a couple of drawing classes just to make sure it can be a little better. And it'd be very accurate.
He would take drawing classes to try to get it as accurate as possible and show it here.
Uh-huh.
Sure. Yeah.
This seems like a weird question, but is the drawing of his penis flaccid or erect?
It's actually two. It's two drawings, one of each. Yeah.
Then yeah, I think you would.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say yes.
Maybe
I don't think he would.
Really?
No, I don't think he would.
Okay.
Really?
I mean, it's for Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan maybe makes it too much of a, no pun intended, slam dunk.
I get it.
But even then, I don't know if he would do it.
I think he would do it to get. I feel like yeah, he absolutely would.
I almost want to revise it just because if it's too much of a slam dunk. But I think even with Michael Jordan, I think
What? Let me ask this: why drawings and not photos?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like the idea of Dave having to draw his own penis.
Or like an artist.
And I don't think,
like,
and I think photos he would 100% not do. No question he would do that.
Yeah.
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 I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna stick with yes.
Okay, and Tony, you're saying yes also? All right, I think no.
Dave. He's probably drawing it, right? Okay.
To have Michael Jordan on my own private Kokomo. And this is assuming I haven't, I didn't draw my flaccid penis and then die before I got a chance to draw my penis erect.
We don't know. We don't know. Also, we're all very sad that your shirt's still on.
I know.
Rough.
I'm not. My answer to that would be a resounding
Oh, yeah, okay.
yes. Yeah. It's Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Would you do it for Pippen? Larry Bird?
Yeah, Dave, what if
Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Michael J. Fox? Tom Hanks?
Dave, what if it
Chet
was
Hayes?
photos and not drawing?
Chet Hayes?
Chet Hayes.
Yeah, Tom Hanks' son? No. Oh.
Colin Hanks?
Drew, what'd you
All
say?
right, well,
I said, Dave, if it were photos, not drawings, would that
No.
no photos? Okay,
You wanna
I
do
get
it?
that.
No photos, please. All right.
Dave, are you a good drawer?
Mm-mm. I'd have to take classes.
What a
You have
funny
to
crap.
dedicate some time to it.
What brings you all here today to Drawing Class 101?
Michael Jordan.
I gotta draw my dick. I get that new call
I
out
guess
of the way. I need to do mine.
I guess we would, getting Michael Jordan on here would probably get us, I think, up to like 46 viewers. So it would definitely be worth it.
Dave, would you pose for an artist class for Michael Jordan?
No.
Would you let Michael Jordan draw you naked? That's the only way you got to meet him?
Yeah.
Dave, would you show your penis in a Trump campaign ad?
What networks is it airing on?
All of them. And it's live at a church in your hometown.
No.
With you?
Okay. This one, because now my questions start to veer into different zones here a little bit. So we're gonna do one more of mine that Ryan, you're gonna stay on.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I have more questions for you.
Back on.
I have more questions for you, but now I didn't do this 100% correctly. But in this one, we need Tony to turn her camera off.
Got it. Uh-oh.
Okay. This question is for Tony. And this could apply to all of you, but it feels more specific to Tony, but this could be all of us, I realize. All right, this is back to improv. Is there gonna be another one of these? This is the last improv one. No, there might be one more. I have 6 questions. Here's the question. This is to UCB LA. In order to get UCB LA to open back up this year, Tony, would you kill a bear?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And it'll open the theater back up for all of us. Classes will be offered again.
And to be clear,
And
this is against the advice of medical professionals, right?
no, it's okay. It would be all right.
It would be okay, like medically, safety-wise?
Yep.
All right. Does she get to choose how she kills the bear? Or is it like hunting, or is it like with her bare hands, or what?
She can choose how she does it.
And is it an adult bear or a cub?
This scenario A is an adult bear.
First off, Dave, I did tell you that you and I were going to be asking each other questions. Was this question in some way, was this always for Tony, or?
No, I thought we were gonna I wasn't, by the time I was writing some of these questions.
I didn't say, I probably wasn't
fully, and I thought it'd be fun to ask other people some questions. So this one felt like one that could be for her. I've got a couple more for you, Ryan. Do we think Tony would kill a bear to open the theater back up?
Open the theater back up within this year.
Within this year, within the next by June.
By June. So that buys 6 months of time.
Of classes, of shows, full houses.
I don't think so.
No
I don't think she would kill something.
Yeah, no way.
What if, like,
say it.
Yeah, would there like people who are like, I've got bills to pay. I need Tony, I need you to kill this bear. Would people be pressuring her?
People know what the scenario is.
Oh, so everybody's aware.
We're all aware.
I still say
a lot of people are.
That makes it much harder.
Yeah, we all know what's at stake. Teachers, performers, students, everyone knows what's at stake to get the theater open by June 1st, and it'd be okay. And it can be full houses, classes can resume, people can get paid. Tony has to kill a bear.
A bear, no. If it were an alligator, maybe. She hates alligators,
Not an alligator. It's a bear.
but
This
not.
is, I gotta say, Dave, this is the most torturous question that's been asked so far, I feel like.
No. Oh yeah, hard no.
You're like Jigsaw from the Saw movies.
My
I think Tony's like very like principled and like knows her code. I don't think she would do it.
Nope. No way.
okay. I'm gonna say no also. Tony, you can come on back.
I gotta say, what kind of bear?
It's a grizzly bear, like the kind you see in like
Beautiful grizzly.
Beautiful grizzly, full grown.
Mom. what
All
kind?
right, before I say my answer, I'd like to talk through this because I feel this is a good question because it's like people have to feed their families, like,
Mhm.
and people are out of work, and like it's also like, oh, our home of like doing shows, and like everybody gets to do shows, and then like I guess we couldn't hang out afterwards. You just do the show and leave, right?
No, we can hang out afterward.
But no one's gonna hang out with a bear murderer.
Ah,
I
people,
like that being able to hang out after is a a major factor in making this
Yeah.
decision.
I think it's a sense of mental health for a lot of people of like,
Right.
oh, I miss I think that is like a gift, or that is like a thing. For 6 months earlier.
And we don't know when it was going to open otherwise. We just know that you're guaranteeing it'll open. Like it could be a year before UCB really opens. We don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for sure it's going to open June 1st of this year.
Oh gosh, I'm like getting sick from this. I don't think I could like pull the trigger. Like I feel like forever I would keep like a mental tally of like the money people would make and try to repay them somehow. Or I feel like I would get like a job, or just try to give all my money to, and I don't have a lot of money, to like these families. But I think it would just live with me for like so much of at the hands I just killed. Like, and is it a mom bear? Are there cubs around? Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah.
Yeah, the Cubs are there.
All
Oh,
the cubs
people,
watch
like
you do it.
humans have babies that, oh God. Oh,
Humans have human cubs.
that's yeah. I would yeah, I don't
What?
think I would. No.
You guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would not.
I don't think I could either.
I'd do is open up iOS.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Someone's getting pretty comfortable.
I mean, I guess that's the same thing. Those people also could use their jobs.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
All right, Dave, I got another one for you.
Okay.
Dave, would you just got cast in a Farrelly Brothers movie, and you're playing a sick person, a person who's in the hospital. And the Farrelly Brothers come to you and they ask you, we want you to really get into this role. We want you to spend 2 months in a hospital bed. And you can't get up. You have to spend 2 months in a hospital bed, and everything that comes along with it, just so that you can really know what it's like to have that experience. And this is for a major studio. It's going to be in over 3,000 theaters, or around 3,000 theaters. It's a Farrelly Brothers movie. It's a comedy. What do you guys think? Do you think Dave would do this for a Farrelly Brothers movie? 2 months in a hospital bed? Would he be able to do it?
Yes.
Ugh. It's gross and weird. For some reason, this makes me more uncomfortable than the other one. But I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say he would do it, but this makes me more uncomfortable.
It's also in a hospital. Hospital. It's not just like at his like house, right?
It's in a hospital.
And it's not like 8 hours a day he's in the bed. It's like 2 solid months he's in the bed.
He has to like
Mhm.
go to the bathroom and everything.
Somebody has to come and wash. Somebody has to come and wash him.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Would he
Yeah.
get like muscle atrophy?
Yeah.
He would. They wouldn't like work him out or anything.
Oh, I don't know. However they do it. Yeah, I guess so. However they would do it to give him maybe some exercise, but
Yeah, they
mean-
give you exercise.
I'm bad with movie stuff. What are the other famous Farley Brother movies that they would
like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
There's something about Mary, Kingpin.
Those guys are asking him to go method is so funny.
They did.
And it's
They
gonna,
did direct Green Book, so maybe they're like feeling a little more pretentious these days.
Does Dave like this? Is it a good?
He thinks it's pretty funny.
is the sick character a big part?
Yeah.
It's like the lead. Yeah.
The lead.
I'd
Okay.
say,
the
yeah,
lead.
absolutely.
I say yes.
I think so too. Yeah, I think yes also. Dave?
They directed Green Book.
One of them did.
I haven't seen it, or else I didn't know that. Hell yes.
Oh my god, that's so creepy.
You know, Fairley Brothers movie?
So
kidding me?
To
uncomfortable.
hang out in bed. Yeah.
He spent 2 months in a hospital bed to be in a Fairley Brothers movie, to
Yes.
prepare for a role in the Fairley Brothers movie.
Absolutely.
What's funny is that, like, I would imagine that the part would not necessarily be sensitive to sick people or people who've experienced that.
Who knows?
Yeah.
You never know.
Good question.
Dave would have to tell us.
You would wither
Maybe
away
Dave would
and die.
provided some nuance.
I would definitely do it. Those guys. I mean, wouldn't say that I'm a huge fan of their movies as of late, but Dumb and Dumber,
Dumb and Dumber is pretty perfect.
it's pretty perfect. Ryan, you can
Not a
stay
big fan
on
of the
for
movie.
this one. Actually, no, you can get off of this one, but this is very. You can get off of this one. This is a sports specific one.
Okay.
Okay, but you can get off it because it still is it's yes or no, but it's more option A, option B.
Gotcha.
Okay. So let me scroll up here. I gotta get. Okay. All right, here we go. Ryan, your beloved team is the Kansas City Chiefs, correct?
Yes.
Of the NFL football team. You love them.
Mhm.
You have you have to choose one of two options. And know this, in both options, you have a 15-year NFL playing career in both options. 15 years in the NFL. In both options, you make the same amount of money, which is like, let's just say like league average, which is like still millions of dollars. And on both teams, you make the same contributions to the team. And those contributions are, you're a starter, but you're not like a gigantic superstar or anything like that. You're like a serviceable starting player for the football team. That make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's option A. Your entire career is spent with the Kansas City Chiefs. In a 15-year career, you make the playoffs 5 times out of 15 years, and you win 1 Super Bowl, all with the Chiefs. Option 2, you never play for the Chiefs once. You bounce around the league, playing for both small and large market teams. You're never traded during the season, but you're bouncing around from team to team. And in 15 years, you play for 6 teams overall. And in this scenario, you win 4 Super Bowls while making the playoffs 12 times out of 15 years. 4 Super Bowls, 12 postseason berths, multiple teams.
You have a
Option
graph
1,
or
1
something?
team, 1 Super Bowl, 5 playoffs, but all for your Chiefs. You choose option
Okay,
A.
how many different teams do I play?
6
Wait.
teams.
Yeah, well, hold on. You got to repeat these numbers.
You bet. In option A, 15 years, all with the Chiefs. You make the playoffs 5 times, you win 1 Super Bowl. In option B, 15 years, you bounce around the leagues, 6 different teams. You make the playoffs 12 times and you win 4 Super Bowls.
Option A.
Wait, and this is starting now, like at Ryan's current age?
No. Normal age for someone who would play in the NFL.
Oh, okay.
And I'm built to play in the NFL. Like I have the athleticism and strength and all of that.
Yeah, you're a starter. You're not.
We just plop you.
Oh, okay. I've been thinking like this was gonna happen tomorrow, and it was all of us as we are now.
I'd fucking die.
We'll just die. Yeah.
He graduates from college, goes to the NFL. He's an average player. He's not going to be. They're not going to retire his jersey. He's not.
I get it. I'm an average player.
Yeah, but you're starting. You're starting.
Tony, you said A?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you guys know I'm not a sports guy, so like I don't know. Like, is his love of the Chiefs? I want them to win, or is it that I want to be on the Chiefs? I don't really understand. Like, if that's how sports are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I don't know what his.
he can be on another team, and maybe of all the times he goes to the Super Bowl with that other team, he's against the Chiefs, and he's like, "Hey, I get to play against my heroes. Like that's fun."
Mhm.
I'm gonna say B, because so the Chiefs.
He was going to say B. He bounces around, wins 4 Super Bowls. Tony's going to say A. He stays with the Chiefs, wins 1 Super Bowl.
What do you think, Dave?
I think you choose option B. You bounce around, you make the playoffs more often, and you win more Super Bowls. Ryan, come on back.
It's a good question. You know, it reminds me of when I was a kid and I would play in the backyard. I would fantasize about bouncing around from team to team, being a journeyman player,
Starter.
being a starter, but not necessarily a key contributor, but winning 4 Super Bowls, and never playing for my favorite team.
And you
I'm
made the
being
playoffs
content
12 times. You made the playoffs 12 times.
12 times.
Only 5 times with the Chiefs.
You're in your hometown of Kansas when you're not playing.
I would want to play for my hometown
Option A.
Chiefs for sure.
Surprise. Okay.
Cool.
Come on with that.
Great.
That's the dream. That's the fantasy. Is you want to play for your favorite team,
Yeah, agreed.
even if it means fewer Super Bowls. But I get 1 Super Bowl, absolutely. That's enough. I've won 1 Super Bowl in the last 50 years. This year,
Yeah.
so there you go.
It depends how much you care about winning.
Not that much. I'm more excited about the money being made. 15-year NFL career. That's pretty good.
Pretty
Just
good.
being on the team for 15 years probably gets me in the Ring of Honor. Honestly,
Not in my scenario.
that would be up there as one of the longest tenured Chiefs.
Not in my scenario.
Coincidentally, actually, the longest tenured Chief who played 15 years, the punter, was released yesterday.
I saw that.
Wow.
Are you serious?
I am. It's
Are you
it happened,
serious?
it happened yesterday. And
Did you
it's
know
Dave's
that,
thing to-
Dave? And you asked that question?
I knew it.
Isn't that crazy?
I knew it.
I know. I didn't even. I thought maybe you didn't even know that. And that was just like a coincidence. But oh my god.
Mama.
Whoa, mama, that's a big one. All right, I've got one more for you.
Okay.
It feels like the least fun. Like I think I spaced these out wrong. But anyway, but I am curious.
Is it about
Nevertheless.
improper sports?
Yeah. Dave.
Does it involve many numbers and no pattern that you can
Yeah,
memorize?
no, there's
Whatsoever,
a
an easy
number.
question.
No, it's more just like a simple everyday thing.
Do I got
Very quick.
Should I get off the screen?
Get out of here. Or I mean, I don't know. You don't have to. We'll wrap this up soon.
Okay. One more for you too.
All right. So, Dave, are you someone who will sample a grape at the grocery store?
Say that again.
Are you someone who would sample a grape at a grocery store?
No.
No, no for Toonie. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I would say Toonie would not.
I do it.
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah.
Just pick off a little grape.
I do it unabashedly.
Yeah, you really
Like,
do.
It's not a big deal.
And I think like I was
You'll take a handful.
no, that's not true. I won't eat food inside the grocery store. Like Drew does that sometimes. And
Yeah,
I
I
don't do that. He'll like get chicken fingers, open them up, and like start eating. He'll pay for it and everything, but
Yeah,
like
they'll scan the
Before he
bag.
checks out.
yeah.
So I'll hand them an empty bag and they'll just scan it and I pay for it, but I'll eat it while walking around. Always go to the hot food bar and eat your
Frozen
hot
chicken
food
fingers?
while you're doing your shopping.
Eating your frozen chicken finger. Yeah, so Dave, the question, would you pick a grape and then walk away from it? You're not even buying it. You just want to sample it.
Oh,
Just want a little taste.
I do that.
I think no. The answer is no.
Okay. Hey, do you guys like? I've asked this before. Do you guys like cotton candy grapes?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're so good. They're so good. Okay, my answer to that.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't think so.
Gotcha.
I've never done it. I never would.
You've never done it?
No, I mean, I've eaten like free, like when they have a little thing for free samples. I maybe have done that, but I don't grab them out of the bag like that.
Have you ever like stolen anything ever?
I think so. I probably stole candy when I was a kid at the candy store, but even that was minimal, and I felt awful.
Is that
Yeah.
considered stealing?
Eating grapes?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I do it to see if I want to buy it because sometimes it's like I'm not gonna buy a whole bundle if I like try one and they're sour.
If you intended to buy it, Dave, and you just wanted to see how they were tasting, would you do it?
Probably not. I'd probably just buy it.
I used to love to steal.
That is not a
I had
surprise.
a little klepto phase. When I was a kid, there was this Chewbacca action figure at my preschool that I really liked, and I wanted it, and I put it in my lunchbox. And like the moment I got into the car, I opened it up, and my mom saw it was in there, and she goes, "Well, how did you get that?" I was like, "I won it for being the nicest kid."
Oh my god!
Did she buy it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess I didn't get in trouble for it.
I would go in Starbucks. I would say I'd order a large tea, and they'd say what kind, and I would say what kind of tea do you have? Because then they would turn around to look at all the teas, and when they turned around, I would just take the CDs off the front, put it in the back of my pants, and then buy the tea, and then walk out and throw the CD in the garbage can.
My gosh,
do it.
that's
And then a lot of Dave was like, "Oh, and yeah, me too." I would befriend like elderly people who were kind of like near death, and what I would do is I would get power of attorney, and then I would change their wills.
all right. I got one last one here.
Okay,
Ryan, you can stay on.
all right, thank you.
This is again, I didn't do this quite the right way. And this is not a yes or no question. This is you having to give us a little more than that. Ryan, you have to take
Yeah.
me out on the perfect date. You're gonna go on a date with me,
Yeah,
and you have to be specific about what we would do from the moment you pick me up to the moment you drop me off.
I'm trying to woo you, Dave Toon.
Trying to woo me. You want this to go well. You want me to put out. And
Put out.
what's the perfect
I'm
phrase?
trying to get
Wait,
get into your pants. Okay.
it's not you guys hanging out. This is Ryan's trying to fuck you.
Ryan loves me.
I'm trying to romance Dave.
He's trying to wine and dine me.
Dave, have you ever slept with someone on a first date?
No, no, I don't think so. I don't think, but I mean,
Great,
I mean,
man.
I've been like, I've slept with people, but it wasn't like a date. I don't think.
Like a one night stand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I would have not guessed you've had a one night stand before.
I mean, I wouldn't say they went well. I wouldn't say the other person was pleased with the results, but
Dave, I have a quick question for you. Are you going to ask me to delete this video?
no.
Okay.
Nice. Good question.
Wait, what was the question? Sorry.
He wanted to know if
Oh,
I was
is it-
gonna ask him to delete this one. I've asked him to delete a different one
Oh,
because it's got me saying
A bad word.
okay.
I can say. Can I say the word?
Yeah, you can.
Dave said admittedly he had to repeat it, say it a ton. The word the cum guzzler.
That's not so bad.
He had to repeat it a bunch.
Yeah, James was doing a bit with us, and he was hosting, and we had to repeat after him and like tried to remember
Oh.
these phrases. So
Yeah.
so Dave did have to like say it a bunch. So
Wait,
it
Dave, why
was
was
video
that?
that I understood why he would not want it on there.
Why do you not
Yeah.
want it on there?
I mean, I don't necessarily need to see if
I
family.
I shouldn't have brought it up. I'm sorry,
No, that's
Dave.
fine.
Are you
to
annoyed that I brought
I don't necessarily want family like, oh, what is this? What's this old video Dave did? And then have to see that, or like possible future employers being like, let's just take a look at what he's done and see if this is something we want to bring in. I've had it happen in the past where a possible gig went away because they saw something I did.
Yeah, that would make me a little
Okay.
gun shy about certain things for sure. I'm dying to know what that thing was, but you can tell us later.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, how am I whining and
Perfect.
dining Dave tuning?
Perfect date,
Sure.
specific from when you pick me up to when you drop me off, or whatever.
Okay. I need to take your diet into consideration. We would first, first thing first, just like want to have a great time.
I also like
So
that
we
you
would-
would describe this when you're shirtless.
Yeah. We're gonna have a great time. So we would get dinner. We would get Italian food, stuff that you could, plenty of options for you to eat. We would have like a very fun, it'd be a very kitschy place. Something that would definitely be on Toonie Tours Tinseltown. And then we'd go check out a Laker game. Or no, beg your pardon, a Clipper game. We'd go to a Clipper game. I think that would get you more hot and bothered. And then afterwards, we'd go to like some hike, something that had like a view, and that's where I'd make my move.
Ugh.
What do you mean?
Making a move is funny coming from a shirtless Harry.
Ryan,
What's so funny about that? Would you put out, Dave?
I gotta say,
You got to answer the question.
Ryan, I'm smitten.
Woo!
Nice.
Maybe the Clippers will be
I'll take
playing
you up.
the Lakers.
Do what now? Oh, you would have
The
preferred to
Lakers-
like,
Clippers will be playing the Lakers.
that would be fun. And then you would know. I mean, if I had shelled out money for you to go to a Clippers Lakers game, you would almost like have to put out.
You took
You have
took you took me to a Cavaliers Clippers game.
I know, and you didn't put out.
Good point.
Shame on you, Toonie.
My
Shame
bad.
on you.
Yeah, that's it.
Really
So now I know like how much I'd really
thought
have to
who
spend.
would be bottom here.
I love it. That's a great day.
We're both switches.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Both what?
Switches,
both.
Dave.
You can do both top and bottom.
Got it.
Just like actors, we're versatile.
Yeah.
Or just like in our acting. We're
Just like actors, we're power bottom.
Like all actors, we're all switches.
Well, I think you guys tied as far as points go. So you guys can celebrate today, having
Woo!
tied for the big competition.
If we're
the big
tied,
game
then
show.
we should have a tiebreaker.
Oh boy! All right.
Tony, not reading the host from the cues from the host. They're trying to wrap it up.
Oh,
Got so
absolutely.
distracted walking outside with the dogs, totally missing all the cues.
I would love.
I got a quick
all
question
the
for you.
cues.
I'd love for a contestant to say to Alex Trebek, "Well, no, we should have a tiebreaker."
Well, no, I want to keep hanging out.
I got a quick question. I got a question for you both. This is for Drew and Tony. I don't know how we scored this.
All right, I don't have time, but go ahead.
Oh my god.
What an asshole.
Okay, here it is. The scenario is another improv one, the last one, obviously. The scenario is the theater has two options. Option A is the theater opens up in June.
So many of your questions involve the survival of the theater.
I know. But maybe it's because this relates to the next part of it. Option A is the theater opens in. I'm sorry. The option A is the theater opens in the new year, January 1st. That's option A.
Okay.
Classes, shows, everything's back to normal. It's all medically cleared. That's fine. Drew, you're on last day of school. Tony, you're on Bangarang.
Yes.
Option B, the theater opens June 1st. Teachers go back to teaching 6 months sooner, 7 months. Students get to come back, shows go on, staff gets put back on, everything back to normal, June 1st. But from that point forward and forever, Drew, you're on Bangarang. Tony, you're on last day of school.
B. Switch it up.
I do love last day of school.
Tony loves it. She loves us more than Bangarang. She said that after every show.
No.
We need another white guy on Bangarang, that's for sure.
Straight white guy.
Yeah.
I don't get to perform with you guys.
You're done. You're still on soundtrack, but you're Thursday nights from that point forward. But you've opened up the theater 7 months sooner.
I would guess in the last day a lot, but be on Bangarang.
No, you don't get to. Would people know what I've done?
No.
Oh, I just was like, guys, I want to be. Drew and I are switching.
Mm-hmm.
I love my team. I've done it for 15 years. I'll switch it around.
Oh, Drew, option B.
I mean,
I wouldn't like it, but if people can get back to work sooner and the theater up and running, which is I'd almost rather kill a bear. No, I'm kidding.
what if it's the school can't open back up and just because I think you have to take B. You got to give people yeah. So what if the school doesn't open back up and the shows are being put on purely out of just love for the theater? So no one's getting paid. No one's livelihood is dependent on the theater opening early.
I don't like this. That means I win. That means I win.
That means you win. That means
yes. She didn't answer. I win.
You win. You win.
I win by betraying my team that I love so much.
But you've devoted yourselves to us, which is the bigger and more important part. You're now part of Bangarang.
Yeah.
Sweet.
If no one's livelihood was dependent on it, everyone would have to wait because I would want to stay on Bangarang.
Yeah.
Everyone would just have to wait. Sorry.
I love last day of school. I love last day of school.
Oh, me too. That wasn't a shot against my own team.
No, I know. That's why I'm saying it's
both incredible.
But right? Yeah.
Yeah, no slight to, I know I wasn't asked this question, but if I were in Tony's shoes.
Yeah. Yeah,
no
both,
slight towards last day of school.
A bunch of pros, so it's
6 months earlier though, I think that'd be very helpful for people. So maybe I would. I don't know.
Just kill the bear, Tony. Just kill the bear.
Kill the bear, Tony. You see The Revenant? You'd want it. If you haven't seen that, after you watch it, you'll be like, I want to kill that bear.
If every part was
it's a mean bear.
Yeah, it's a very mean bear.
All right.
Just know that the bear's really mean.
Okay.
Yeah, he stole a bunch of
gladly kill you.
He stole a bunch of picnic baskets and
honey.
Honey.
Don't forget honey. Drew and Tony, thank you so much for coming on this very special episode of My Own Private Kokomo. I think we learned a lot about each other.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
It was very revealing.
What a delight.
A ton of fun.
Loved it. It was
Love
fun.
the show, big fan.
Big fan.
Yeah. Fun to hang out.
But yeah, love you guys. We miss you.
Miss you guys.
And
Love you.
fun
guys.
getting to hang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, very fun.
Love you guys. Miss you guys. Let's hang out in person tonight.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck it, man. Let's do
Social
it.
distancing be damned. We're tired of it.
Yeah. Reopen.
Reopen.
Okay, okay.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right, bye. Thanks for watching, everyone. Keep going. Bye.
Keep
Yeah.
going.
Keep going. You should.
Keep going.
Going.
Keep going.
Later. Oh.